Hi guys, welcome back for another review. I'm having a look at Transformers Collectors Club, Double Pretender, Megatron and Optimus Prime, along with their kind of target masters, if you like, Spacewarp for Megatron and High Q for Optimus Prime. As you can see, the one on the left here, which is Optimus Prime, is new colours basically, using the existing Botcon mould. They had a double pretender in that one. I forget what he was called now. I've done a review of him previously, so it's new colours for this one. His pretender inside obviously is a slight retool, but essentially it's the swerve mould with a little kind of extra done on that. This one here is kind of a new mould here. It's based on an old mould which was never released as a pretender for come back to me. It's like Fort Max, Grand Maximus or something like that, and the fact that the headmaster, so like Cerebros, just supposed to fold up and go in here, hence the reason why he's got such a huge backpack on this guy here. So this guy's kind of using an old mold, if you like, whereas this one's a lot more updated, which you can tell this one was supposed to be like an Autobot. From their head sculpt, does look a little bit more Autobot-y. And then they've got a Decepticon symbol on the front here, and obviously they've used Megatron colours in here, so you've got the grey, the black, the red, the silver in here. So they've done that very well and used those colours. The paints on him are done pretty well. You see there's a lot of detailing on the back here. You've got red, silver, black paint in here, black and red paint, silver in here. It's all done pretty nicely actually, and he does have a sword which kind of fits his hand, not the best fit in there, which has got a lot of detail on, but it doesn't actually have any paint. And this gun here, which is we've seen before for Titan's Return Sentinel Prime, and articulation is literally just the arms go up and down like this. The legs don't move at all. You can obviously see the split in there where the pretender shell opens up, which we'll have a look in a second. So I'll just pop into the side for now. Now with Optimus Prime, his backpack is a little bit more tidied up and a bit more proportionate for the figure, I think. The head rotates around, which is nice. Gold paint used on here, grey paint in here, green on the eyes, white for the teeth. This is red plastic here with gold paint down here, red paint on here, which doesn't quite match that on here. Brown, looks like brownish sort of paint, or a burgundy with grey mixed in here, darker grey down at the bottom for the feet, and this kind of again red sort of burgundy sort of colour used in here as well, and some more gold around the side. And this is red plastic with grey paint on it, which is done well. Again, more grey paint and gold covering these little bits on here. So I think they did a pretty good job of the paint. The fur is done better on the other version, I think. Gives a more kind of weathered approach. I think it looks a little bit better. But I can't really grumble. And he comes with blaster. Trying to think who. That was used for Orion packs. It's just done in a different colour. And this gun here, which was used, I think, for the Legends Optimus Prime, I think. So you can plug that in the back in there, or you can kind of hold it in his hand, but he doesn't hold it so well in that one. It looks a little bit silly. And I'll show you their tech specs card when I just bring them in. So you've got Optimus Prime here. So great artwork on here, and you can see how you basically get 3 figures in one for this one. His technical data's there, and there's his tech spec if you want to read your way through his kind of bio. And you do also get an instruction booklet with him, shows you how to put in the pretender. Megatron here, again brilliant artwork with Megatron Spacewarp his tech specs there. His data is actually a lot higher on the other ones that are compared to Optimus. And then there's a bio there which is well worth a read. And this kind of ties in with the Collectors Club comic which they did. And then for the Megatron one, you don't quite show you in instructions how to actually pop them in there. So what it does show you, shows you transformation for the tank and the little jet. It shows you this, which is how you can, if you've got the old Cerebros, the G1, you can actually fold out and actually put him in the Pretender shell, and he'll fit in there okay as well. And you can see how he can then hold the weapons that go with him from what it looks like there as well. Doesn't show you actually how you put the Megatron in there, which was kind of frustrating because mine actually came with him loose in the box. The Optimus Prime was packaged with his actually in the Pretender shell, but the Megatron one wasn't. So I'll show you that first of all. So let's move Optimus Prime out of the way and bring in Megatron. So just take out these guns for now, and then you just unpeg it, and he kind of folds out a little bit, but you can see how he's kind of folded in like this, and these two little pegs peg into here like so you can go in like that. It does kind of just fall off though, and then you just pop them out of the shell here and plug him up together. So essentially you can have him like that if you want, and then take this off the chest here, which is, I think this is supposed to represent the old silver gun that used to come with the original Megatron, but I don't see how you can hold it or do anything with it. And then you've got Megatron, which you can transform into his robot mode, which is kind of the Legends Megatron that we've already seen before, but there you go. And nice white paint used on it, black and red in the eyes. Nice paint on here with like a G2 symbol on here. The white paint's really done, and it does kind of stand out quite a lot on here. And I guess he can hold that gun here as well. I don't know what you can do with this thing apart from can't peg it in and do anything with it. I don't think. I can't see you can do anything else with that. I'm not sure if he can fit it in his hand. Doesn't look like it, and it doesn't fit on anywhere else. So it seems like a bit of a redundant part, to be honest with you. And again, obviously, you could fit the sword into his hand if you wanted to. It looked kind of ridiculous, but you could do that. And then you've got this guy here, which is supposed to be what they called him, Spacewarp. And the colours they've done him in is basically done to represent the kind of Transformers Collectors Club Astro Train that they did in these sort of colours. And he just transforms into jet mode just by simply folding that down. And again, that's very well done. And you can transform him into a blaster as well, just by folding this bit out like so. And I think you have to fold this bit down here as well. I think that's, from memory, I think that's how you have him, as a kind of a little blaster. You can hold him in his hand like that. I can actually fit him in there. There you go. So you've got him as a blaster there. Megatron obviously can transform into his tank mode, which we'll do in a minute. For the moment, I'll just put them to the side so we can just see what they all look like out of their shells in a second, and then we'll get both of them transformed together. So this bit is a bit redundant at the moment. I'm not quite sure what to do with it. I guess you could put it again across his kind of chest here and fit it on, but doesn't seem much point to that. So let's pop these guys over here for now. Actually, I'll move them out of the way so we can have a look at Optimus. So yeah, Optimus again. We've had a look at the paint scheme on him. He opens up at the back here. And you see he tucks in really nicely in here, and this guy kind of pegs in here. Not so well, but still. But this one's really nicely done. And all you have to do with that is just fold up that bonnet piece like that. So you've got him like that. And with this guy, I'll show you. Obviously, it's the same transformation, but there you've got him in vehicle mode, just so you can see what that looks like. They've got the flames on the front here, so a bit like the movie version, but it's done in black with the red flames. Lots of silver paint on here as well, and a really nice blue used in here with silver on the kind of windscreens and things like that, and silver used in here as well. And then you just get him transformed, so it's the same as the kind of swerve and gears mold that we've seen previously, but done in Optimus colours with a very cool Optimus Prime in here. So you've got a new head, which looks pretty cool. I really do like the look of that. His legs are painted very well as well, white. And then obviously you can pop his blaster in his hand if you so wish. They painted these bits in the side here, which looks good. Autobot symbol here, again white on the legs, blue on the hands and on the legs here. Standard articulation on him as we've seen before. I've done reviews of this mold, so I won't go over that too much. So you've got that there. And then you've got this guy here as well, which we've seen before. It's just a repaint done to look like his Power Master High Q. And again, we've already seen him in jet mode just then. And you just get this bit down. This bit's always fiddly on this one. Like so. And then from memory, what do you do? I think you, oh yeah, you pull this bit out here like that, and you just kind of fold it forward like so, and then you've got his blaster which you can hold in his hand like so, and then pull that bit out, plug it back in, and he does probably look better in his robot mode. The paint on him's really well done. It's got a kind of real glossy finish to it. So you've got them like that, and then if we have two of them side by side, it might be better if we popped that in his hand, so he's at least got one gun and this in his hand like that. So bring them in, and we've then got Optimus and Megatron side by side like so. The transformation for Megatron is the same as we've seen for Warpath, and obviously the original kind of Legends Megatron. So I'll just do that real quickly if I can just remember how to do it. These bits kind of fold in like so. Fold these bits round like that. Fold that in. Rotate around, these bits plug into each other, and then these bits kind of fold around. I think you've got to fold this bit in as well, like so. That, and then you just kind of peg everything together like that, and then you've got your tank mode. And it's got, you see it's got the Megatron bits on the side here and all the crazy kind of jungle paint that's on him as well. So that works well. I don't know if you can, that bit on here, can you pop it on the back or anything like that? No, I did try and see if you could like peg it over these bits here, but it doesn't quite kind of fit on. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what your options with that, but if anyone has got an idea, let us know. You've got another 5mm port there, so you can pop the gun on there, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, transforming him back's dead easy. It's probably a lot quicker actually transforming him from that mode to robot mode than it is the other way around. Just line up his legs, make sure his chest's all in like this. Then you've got him in his robot mode. There they all are. You can see they're kind of decent size next to each other, as are their little kind of target masters and things like that. Even these ones, similar sort of size. This one's a little bit taller, but this one is much wider. I do obviously prefer this version. It's nice that they did this though. A lot of people will be pleased with that, a lot of collectors, so I think that's a really good thing. Yeah, that's it really, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the review. Let me know what you think about this set, and stay tuned for more. Thanks, bye bye.